points in the Kiwis' win yesterday against the Australians. Here's Manding. LeBron Jake enters it to Collins. NIKAU gives it to Lucido, who knocks down that easy free throw line jumper. And that was Sean Brent Lucido with that last shot. Bell hands off to Papuni. Chris turns it over. And back the other way we go. Natinga, double clutch, floating layup falls for NIKAU. Bell pops from three. Off the side. But they get it back. Here's Jackson, handing it off. That three-pointer is good! Excellent shot to cut the lead down to one from Dean. And that last three-pointer was from Val Dean of the New Zealanders. Collins NIKAU, one-on-one with Jackson Bell, but he loses it. Forward pass to Dean, who shovels it right back to him. And Regan Hickton ever able to convert once again for the boys in white. Bozina gives it up to Manding, who gets fouled by Hunter. And quick substitutions already being made by the Kiwis as yesterday's leading scorer, Jed Heath, who had 23, checking in for the first time. 7 minutes and 10 to go in this first quarter. We still have 33 minutes of action ahead of us, folks, as we see that jumper unable to fall, but Collins able to give it up to LeBron Jake, who misses on that three-pointer. And back the other way come the Kiwis. Keith gives it up. There's a handoff. And a traveling violation. Turnover once again by the boys from New Zealand. That last traveling violation was on Regan Hickton, who already has 4 quick points in 2 minutes and 55 of action. Bozina. Sofian gives it up. Down low to Collins. NIKAU gives it to Manding. Almost lost there. And Bozina has to put it up. That's no good. Unable to secure his own rebound. And Bell is able to set it up for the white shirts. Here's Chris Papuni, who drops it down low to Heath, who puts it up. And that's too long on the floater. Here's Manding, looking to rush things. There's a three-pointer. That is no good. And Collins puts it up, but no good once again. Hickton looks to run. Heath drives in the baseline as Bell hands it off and gets it back. Puts up a three and knocks it down. What a three-pointer from the stretch big. And Jackson Bell puts up his first three-pointer of the contest. He had 10 points to go along with double-digit rebounds in yesterday's contest. Looking to enter it to their leading scorer once again. Collins NIKAU down low, unable to convert on the reverse, but he does on the putback. Heath almost lost it. He's being hounded by LeBron Jake. Bell thought about it, drives, puts it up. But a foul is called on number 3, Collins NIKAU. And that is the first team foul on the Nazareth School of NU. And that follows on UAAP High School MVP Collins Akawe, who looks to assert his dominance once again in this matchup. And Bell able to knock down his second free throw as substitutions are being made. Three-point lead for the boys in white. Let's see how the Bullpups respond. Manding gives it to Akawe, who posts him up and is able to knock it down, cutting the lead down to 1. Just under 5 minutes to go in this first of 4 quarters as Lloyd gets it at the top of the key. Heath tried to shovel it down low, but it's no good. 12 seconds to execute for the white shirts. Let's see what they can get out of it. Heath drives, knocks it down low to Harvey, who makes that floater work. The Kiwis are unafraid of the challenge they see before them. This has a long been dominant squad in high school basketball in the Philippines, but they are not afraid as they have another fast break attempt. Here's Lloyd, shoveling it to Heath. And who gives it back? Brody Hunter, 2-man game. Kicks it out to Lloyd, who drives left, spins, goes up and under, but is unable to convert on that layup. And you looking to run. What do the Bullpups have for us? As Celis drives, puts it up, and misses. Almost a turnover there, but Brody Hunter able to recover. Here's Heath, giving it up to Lloyd. Down low to Harvey, who's called for traveling. Left his pivot foot and is called for a turnover. And back in comes Jackson Bell, the swinging stretch big from New Zealand, with a tall task ahead of him, having to guard UAAP MVP Collins Akawe. The UAAP first runner-ups with a 3-point deficit ahead of them as Collins posts up, puts it up, and misses. But there's an offensive board, which is put up, but there's a foul. And that will send Ron J. Matias to the line with a chance for 2. And that is the second team foul on the Kiwis. As Ron J. Matias knocks down his first. Both teams coming off of wins in yesterday's first day of hoops action at the Aero Center. Nazareth School of NU beating Fil-Am Nation Select The Truth by a whopping 26 points. And Phil-NZ Nation Select NIKAU whomping their rivals from the Oceania region, Phil-Aus Nation Select White, by an astounding 42 points, 99-57. But this game is going to be extremely different from what they experienced yesterday, as we see that reverse layup unable to fall for NU. Another fast break attempt, but it's thwarted by Mendoza. And Brody Hunter gets fouled on that floater. Almost got the end one to go, but he'll get a chance for 2 at the line. With just under 2 minutes to go in this first quarter. Quick substitutions once again being made for the Kiwis. Their coach looking to give these guys a lot of run as they find themselves up 1 against the Philippine powerhouse of high school basketball in Nazareth School of NU. And Brody Hunter able to knock down his second free throw. 1 minute and 50 left to go in this first quarter. NSNU looking to bounce back from this 2-point deficit. This is sure to be a good one, folks. A hotly and tightly contested matchup between these two squads. Here's a drive by Matias, and he'll get sent to the line for another 2. And a hacking foul called on Valdine, who contributed a big 3-pointer earlier in this low-scoring defensive matchup. And for Fil-NZ Nation Select NIKAU, all 10 of their players have already played significant minutes in this first quarter, evenly spread out, while Colin Sakawe has not even been subbed out once in this contest. There's a drive, a drop pass to Jackson Bell, who loses it. And up ahead is Timbang, who almost gets blocked but is able to convert on the fast break. That was Alan Timbang with his first bucket of the ball game. Great contest by Collins to thwart that Reagan Hickton shot. And another contribution there from Alan Timbang, able to convert on the fast break. Here's Papuni, guarded by Akawe, and there's a foul. There's a foul there. That is the 3rd team foul for NU. The Kiwis haven't scored for a solid minute and a half now. Let's see if they can convert on this possession as Hickton swings it. Here's Brody Hunter, who puts it up, but once again unable to convert. 30 seconds left to go in this first quarter. And an illegal screen by Chris Papuni. Not what you want to see with the momentum already with the Bullpups. Scratch that, that is Charis Papuni of Fil-NZ Nation Select NIKAU. This is the last possession of the first quarter. Mendoza puts it up for 3, but that's in and out. The Kiwis with a chance to respond. 7 seconds to go. Here's Charis Papuni, who puts it up on that double clutch lefty layup. And that is it for the first quarter of heated hoops action. 2-point lead for Nazareth School of NU. How will Fil-NZ Nation Select NIKAU respond? We'll find out after this quick first quarter break. Salamat. Mabuti mabilis yung malaro dito.
Pag nag-send ka pala ng OTP, ang camera pala ng phone mo, inuuna na agad. Hindi ko ma-zoom sa mukha.
Enjoy high-speed internet with one of Smart's best ever promos. Whether you need big data on a budget or worry-free unlimited internet, get these Smart Wi-Fi promos today. Enjoy high-speed internet with one of Smart's best ever promos. Whether you need big data on a budget or worry-free unlimited internet, get these Smart Wi-Fi promos today. Enjoy high-speed internet with one of Smart's best ever promos. Whether you need big data on a budget or worry.
And back to the live action we go. This is the Manila Live Tournament powered by Smart. Live more today. Catch all the games live and on demand on pusopi.com. Your game, your community. The Smart NBTC Wildcard Tournament is also supported by Smart Sports and Puso Pilipinas. Follow them on Facebook and Instagram for the latest updates. As 2 points are contributed there by Jackson Bell. And the score is now once again deadlocked. at the start of this second quarter, as Celis unable to convert on that up and under floater. But Mendoza and the Bullpups have another chance to score. Here's a three-pointer from him, and that's good! What a play from Mendoza! NU once again up three. Hickton puts it up, but that is strong, and there's a foul on the Kiwis. Rob Rainier Celis was on the floor for a minute there, but he looks to be shaken up, but it's fine. Maybe he got poked in the eye, but he looks to be okay. A lot of physicality to be expected in such a heated contest between these two dominant teams who are looking to assert that exact dominance in this tournament. Mendoza will set it. Enter it down low, but there's a foul. Ronjay Matias drawing a lot of fouls already this early on in this contest. He was already sent to the line twice. That'd be the third foul that he's caused, as Lloyd will check in for Jackson Bell. And Timbang kicks it out to Celis for three. That's long. And there's a steal by Matias. Tough defense, but Lloyd is back to contest. But there it is, another shot falls for NU. They're up 5 now, the largest of the ball game for the Bullpups. And Heath drops it down low to Harvey, who loses it. Here comes Ronjay Matias, who will set it. Celis slows it down. Ronjay, isolated on an island, gets blocked by Lloyd, and he will step out of bounds. That's a turnover. Substitutions being made as NZ select. NIKAU wants to go small. Hickton down low to Dean, who's able to convert on that reverse. NU only up 3 now. Just under 8 minutes to go in this first half. Cabrales finds a man down low. Matias puts it up, but it's no good. In and out, but he'll get 2 free throws at the line. That is the second personal foul on Dean in this first half. Matias unable to make that first one. Ronjay Matias, in his last contest, had 7 points, 3 rebounds, and an assist, but was very efficient from the field, 60% from 2-point range. As he makes that second. And Bell subs in again for Lloyd. Kiwis down 4. NIKAU looking to answer. Hands off to Heath. Here's Hickton, who fires from deep. That is no good, but Jackson Bell able to secure the rebound. And there's a missed 3 once again from Dean. Cabrales sends it to the corner. There's a drive. Matias almost lost it. He's being hounded by his defender. There's a foul. But the basket is no good. The foul is on the floor. That is once again on Valdine. That is his third personal foul, and we're not even halfway through the second quarter. And their coach will look to sub in Brody Hunter after his next dead ball. As we see a Ronjay Matias 3 that goes out, but Colin NIKAU almost able to secure that offensive rebound, but it'll stay with them as they inbound from the baseline. And Nazareth School of NU will call a timeout as they hold on to a 4-point lead with just a little under 7 minutes to go in this first half. We'll be right back.
Enjoy high-speed internet with one of Smart's best ever promos. Whether you need big data on a budget or worry-free Unli internet, get these Smart Wi-Fi promos today. Enjoy high-speed internet with one of Smart's best ever promos. Whether you need big data on a budget.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Manila Live tournament powered by Smart. Live more today. And we'd also like to thank our presenters SM Supermalls and Playtime Cares, our venue sponsor Aero Center, Burlington Sox, MNL Kingpin, Molten, Swish, and the Samahang Basketball ng Pilipinas. As we see another foul on the floor, that is the fourth team foul on Fil-NZ Select. They're already in the penalty, and we're not even halfway through this quarter. But let's see if they can respond. Cabrales gives it up to Collins. Offensive foul as Jackson Bell falls to the floor.
Offensive foul, number 26.
Offensive foul called on Montinola on that last play. That's Raymanuel Montinola. Here's Bell. Giving it up to Hunter. Sending it to Charis Papani, who misses that three. Man has two on him. Almost lost it, but Papuni unable to secure. NU with 16 seconds to execute. There's a quick corner three that is short. Here comes Hickton. The Kiwis, he gets a screen. Over to Bell. Hands it off. Down low they go. Easy two-man game. What a find from Brody Hunter. NZ Nation Select NIKAU only down two now. It is a single possession ball game, ladies and gentlemen. Cabrales down low to Akawe. Asking for the foul but doesn't get it. And it's a 5-on-4 situation. But it's almost stolen, and it is. Great tap by Colin Akawe. Off his foot. And that's another turnover by NU. Giving it back to Fil-NZ Nation Select. Full court man-to-man defense once again being deployed in this contest. This time courtesy of NU. Great steal. What pesky defense from Montinola. And right back it goes to Hickton. Might have got hit in the face there was Montinola, but they're able to convert on that fast break. Cabrales gives it back to Mann. Almost lost it, but they recover. Bozina down low to Collins. NIKAU with an easy layup. NU once again up 2. And the Kiwi steps out of bounds. That turnover on Matiaha Hunt. It's been a tight contest all game, but NU with the slimmest of margins with just over 4 minutes left to go in this first half. Collins, NIKAU spins, puts it up, and the MVP drops in another 2. And a technical foul is called. Some color being shown here from both sides. Double technical called by the referees on Bozina and Dean. And unfortunately for him, that is his 3rd foul. Still so early in this contest, not what you want to be getting with 3 minutes and 52 left to go in this first half.
Double technical foul from the scoreboard behavior. Number 21 of New Zealand.
And those 2 technical fouls.
Number 14. That's a second personal foul.
Those 2 technical fouls on Sofian Buzina of NU. And that is the 4th foul on Val Dean. That is his 4th personal. And we're not even done with the first half. For those who are just joining us, score is 28-24 in favor of the Nazareth School of NU. With 3 minutes and 50 left to go in the first half. Let's see how the Kiwis respond. Here's Lloyd, who hands it off. Jackson Bell for 3. That is short. Air ball.
Wala nang extrang charger.
Here come the Bullpups once again. Cabrales gets the screen from Bozina. Down low to Collins. The ever-reliable MVP. Unable to convert. Here come the white shirts once again. And a foul called.
Foul number 26.
That is on Montinola. That is his 2nd and the 3rd on the Bullpups. Lloyd. Backdoor cut from Hunt, who kicks it out. Extra pass from Bell. Here's Papuni. And another foul on NU. That is their 4th of the quarter. Both teams remaining aggressive in this contest. The Nazareth School of NU, as we mentioned, folks, a powerhouse in high school basketball, having won a plethora of championships in the UAAP, producing talents both locally and internationally coming out of this program. And that is the 5th foul on them. 2 free throws rewarded to the Kiwis for NU's over-aggressiveness. And at the line for Fil-NZ Nation Select, that is Hokura Lloyd, who in his last contest had 13 points and 6 rebounds to go with 3 assists. A 75% free throw shooter, unable to make his first there, but he makes the second. Boys boys from NU and the boys from New Zealand, both already in the penalty. Let's see how they manage. Here comes Collins. Spin move, puts it up, and there's a foul. What a physical matchup we have, folks. Both squads really want to walk away with this dub. Collins NIKAU at the line. Another in a long line of MVPs from the high school program of the National University. Joining the likes of Bobby Ray Parks, Carl Tamayo, Kevin Kiambao, and many others who have donned the navy and gold of the Nazareth school. Lloyd, hounded by his defender. Getting over aggressive there. Caught on camera. Hacking his defender. Penalty, that is the 6th on NU for this quarter, as 2 more free throws come Lloyd's way. But he misses the first. This may have been a shock to the system of NU. Yesterday, whomping their opponents by a whopping 30 points. But this time, they find themselves in a close contest against the Kiwis, and another turnover. As the New Zealand-based squad are within striking distance. Here's Lloyd, handing it off. Bell looks to drive and drop it off, but there's a block by Collins NIKAU. Manding crosses over, puts it up and in. What a shot by LeBron Jake Manding. And Papuni throws it over. And NU with a chance to extend the lead to the largest of the ball game. Down low to Collins. NIKAU is doubled. Manding for 3. That is no good. Forward pass. And a fast break layup. Easy for the Kiwi. Great find on that fast break, but down low once again they go to Collins. Here's a shot from the short corner. Here comes Charis Papuni, who gets the easy layup to put his team down. Only 1 now with 37 seconds to go. 13-second difference between shot and game clock. Collins NIKAU wants to isolate on his man. He'll put it up and miss, but he gets his own rebound. And a foul is called on the floor. He gets 2 free throws with 22 seconds left to go in this first half. And in comes Lucido, who knocked down a 3-pointer earlier in this contest. And Collins, the MVP at the line, knocks down his first. Phil Euro B cheering from the sidelines. Of course, coming off of a loss yesterday, looking to bounce back today at the Aero Center. And with 22 seconds left to go in this first half, Phil NZ select NIKAU will look to execute their press break and trim this deficit or tie to end the first half. Charis Papuni is swarmed. And a fast break layup on that quick steal. And an unsportsmanlike foul is called. A lot of color being shown by all these players. Another unsportsmanlike foul called. This game has been physical this whole time, ladies and gentlemen. What a contest we have between Fil-New NIKAU and NU Bullpups. As all players will. The unsportsmanlike foul was called on Ronjay Matias. And 2 free throws are awarded to Charis Papuni. What a heated matchup, folks. Both squads really want it. And neither of them will go away. NU only up 4 now. Fil-New NIKAU looking to execute with 15 seconds to go in this first half of this ball game. Heath sees Collins on him. Papuni has 6. But he will step out of bounds. Turnover! And NU with 3 seconds left to go in this first half with a chance to extend. Collins gets it. Here's Timpang, who can't put it up. And that'll do it for this hotly contested first half between NU and Fil-New NIKAU. A lot of color, a lot of physicality being shown here, and definitely a lot more to expect in the second half. We'll be right back after this quick halftime break.
I+IO. Music licensing reimagined. I+IO.
Malls, where the Nazareth School of NU find themselves up 4 against Fil-New Nation Select Team NIKAU after some heated contest in the first half. A lot of technical fouls being called, a lot of unsportsmanlike fouls being called. This has been a physical, intense matchup. And you can see it in the score. Only a 6-point deficit stares the white shirts in the face as they look to come back. Lloyd gives it up. Euro step layup is good. What a play there. Great conversion on that by Brody Hunter, who contributed 18 points in Fil-New Nation Select NIKAU's contest yesterday. And a foul is called, sending number 14, Sofian Buzina, to the line.
Lloyd, second personal foul, first team foul for Wilson.
That is Lloyd's second personal foul, as Buzina knocks down his first free throw. That is his first point of this contest. NU, of course, being led by the 13 points of Collins Akoe, who also has 6 rebounds, a steal, and a block to go along with it. Lloyd hands it off. Harvey gets it and gives it up. Down low they go to Lloyd. Shovel pass is turned over. Manding pitches ahead to Celis, who loses it, but NU will keep the ball at the baseline. LeBron Jake will set things up. Spin move, knocks it down in the face of Lloyd. What a play from LeBron Manding. Strong drive from Papuni, gives it up to Harvey, who pulls, but misses. Collins Akawe with his 7th rebound of this contest, swings it. Manding gets it back. He will pull for 3, but that is short. And the reverse layup is no good from Lucido. Hickton gives it up. Lloyd hands off to Papuni, who shovels it. But there's a traveling call on Taris Papuni. One too many steps there. NU with the largest lead of the ball game, 41-33, with just over 7.5 minutes to go in this third quarter. Celis enters it to Collins. Akawe, and one strong play from the UAAP MVP. And just like that, Nazareth School of NU and the Bullpups have a double-digit lead. And Collins Akawe extends that to an 11-point deficit. And these Bullpups will continue to pester. They will continue to fight. Full court man-to-man defense. As Bell hands it off, but there's a turnover. Here comes Collins, the MVP. And one once again for Collins Akawe. The MVP already with 18 big points, leading the way for the NU Bullpups in this contest, as he knocks that free throw down to extend the lead to 14. Lloyd gives it up. Bell hands it off to Hunter, who turns it over. Manding is running. Ooh, and he gets by his defender for that left-handed layup. Great patience there from the guard. And another steal by NU. Manding enters it to Collins. Akawe misses that fadeaway post jumper. Down low they go to Bell, who puts it up, but is fouled by Collins. Akawe didn't think he got him on that last play. But Jackson Bell finds himself at the line. Already has 8 points and 5 rebounds to go with an assist, steal, and block each. In his previous contest, scoring 10 and 9, almost a double-double. They'll need to put in a similar effort if he and the Kiwis want to get back in this one. Down 15 with less than 6 minutes to go. Down low to Collins. Almost stolen. but Celis gets it back. Here's a corner three from Lucido, and that's long. Kapuni lost it on the behind the back. Manding up and under, sweet right-handed finish for LeBron Jake Manding. Here's Hickton, pulls for three. That's no good. Here's Manding. Buzina gets it. Akoe is on an island. And a timeout is called by Phil NZ Nation Select NIKAU. They find themselves down 17 with 5 minutes and 10 to go in the third quarter. We'll be right back after this quick timeout break.
Enjoy high-speed internet with one of Smart's best ever promos. Whether you need big data on a budget.
Welcome back once again, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Manila Live tournament powered by Smart. Live more today. Catch all the games live and on demand on pusopi.com. Your game, your community. The Smart NBTC Wildcard Tournament is also supported by Smart Sports and Puso Pilipinas. Follow them on Facebook and Instagram for the latest updates on the Smart NBTC Wildcard Tournament. 51-34 is our score. 17 points is the lead for Nazareth School of NU as Mendoza is hounded by his defender. Strong drive from Lucido, who gets it off just in the nick of time. Bell, man-to-man with the MVP. Lloyd gives it back. And Jackson almost lost it, but he'll drive. Behind the back pass is good on that layup by Lloyd. Great find from the big man, showing off his handle against one of the best schools in the nation, in the Nazareth School of NU. Mendoza gives it up. Here's Collins for three. That's no good from Akawe. And there's a foul from Ron J. Matias. That is Matias' second personal foul. And the Kiwis will have to inbound from the backcourt. Balanced scoring effort from the Kiwis. Nobody in double digits yet for him. But they find themselves down 17 as we see this three-pointer from Dean that is long. And Akawe able to secure that rebound. Wants to bring it down himself. Let's see what he can do to his defender. Jackson Bell, the leading scorer, as Lucido pops for three. That is no good. And Heath once again running. Drops it off, and Bell able to convert. Conversion, that is Lloyd, Hokura Lloyd on that last layup. Lucido swings it and gets it back. Here's a three-point attempt that won't fall. And there's an offensive foul once again on Ron J. Correction, that is on Alan Timbang, his first of this contest. How will Heath and the boys in white respond to this 15-point deficit? Jackson Bell drives, pitches it back. Here's Dean with a jumper. There it goes! Great play. And that is another 2 points added to the contributions of Val Dean. Mendoza. Down low to Akawe. Collins puts it up and in. What a move by the MVP, who has 21 in this contest. And there's a foul on the floor. That is the fourth on NU, as the New Zealanders will inbound from the sideline. Heath receives. Pitches it back. Backdoor cut is thwarted by Collins. Lucido picks it up. Back to Akawe they go. Euro step layup is too easy for the UAAP MVP. Heath swings it. Here's Bell on an island. Putting it up and over the backboard. That is a turnover. NU with a 17-point lead with just under 2 minutes to go in this third quarter. Akoe, hounded by Bell. Still wants to take him one-on-one. Gives it up to Lucido. And Jackson Bell with the steal. Here comes Heath. He's running. He has Collins Akawe ahead of him. Excellent find! What a no-look pass! Down low to Jackson Bell for two. Jackson Bell hounding him. Here's Matias floating it up, but that's no good. Great tap by the big man to send it to Dean. Lloyd swings it to Bell. Heath drives left, puts it up, but that's no good. But there's two free throws coming his way. Substitutions for the white shirts. As out comes the double-digit scoring Jackson Bell. Now Heath at the line with a chance to cut this lead down to 13 as he makes his first. Jed Heath, as we mentioned in that last contest, leading the way for Phil NZ Nation Select NIKAU with 23 big points in their huge win over their Aussie rivals. And now the lead is only 13. Almost a backcourt violation there. Man is swarmed in the corner. And he's called for the offensive foul, wrapping around his defender. Phil NZ NIKAU with a chance to cut this lead down to 11 or 10 with 40 seconds to go in this third quarter. Lloyd receives it up top, hands it off. He gets a screen from Harvey, but loses it on the crossover, and that is a turnover. Sorry, mistake there coming from Jed Heath. One second difference between shot clock and game clock. And you may want to look for the last attempt. But instead, man will fire for three, but he'll miss. Shot clock resets at 14. Up and under move is good for Ronje Matias, though. 5 seconds. Let's see how they execute as Heath airballs the layup, and that'll do it for the third quarter. Great composure there from the well-established NU squad. Some trash being talked and a lot of physical plays, but we'll be right back for the final 10 minutes of this hotly contested matchup between NU and NZ Nation Select NIKAU.
agad si Jay. Speed, Jim!
Pushing foul number 1. Second personal foul, 14 foul.
7, already besting that total this time around. As NZ with another chance to cut this lead down even further. With 5 seconds left to go on the shot clock. They need to put one up. 2 seconds, 1 second. And that's good on the layup. That'll count for Jed Heath. Cabrales will set. Gets a screen from Season. Drives right. Kicks it back out. Here's a jumper. And there's a foul. Once again. Sending him to the line. And here's another substitution. That is the 5th foul on Valdine. He is out for this contest and will be subbed by Charis Papuni. As Sal Andre Mann misses his first free throw. Let's see if he can get on the board. He makes the second. 65-49 is our score. 4 minutes and 40 left to go in this game. Jed Heath for 3. That is long. But Jackson Bell able to secure it. Not much time left for the boys in white. Let's see if they can still stage a comeback here as Lloyd pops for 3, but that's no good. Bell once again with the rebound. Here's Hickton, who gets it to go. Great 3 from number 3. And you only with a 13-point lead now. Just over 4 minutes to go in this ball game. Cabrales is swarmed. There's a screen from Mendoza. Man makes the 3 to extend the lead. 68-52 is the score with 3 minutes and 47 left to go. Here's another 3 from Hickton. That doesn't fall. And that's a turnover, tapped away off of Lloyd. And you have 3 minutes and 30 seconds to hold on to this lead. Man and Lloyd getting physical. Offensive foul called on Cabrales. A lot of physicality being shown by both teams. Bell gets it and gives it back to Heath. Let's see what he does with it. He drives. Ooh, big rejection. But there's a foul before then. The referees have some matters to discuss on that last play. Let's see what the decision is with 3 minutes and 10 left to go in this ball game. And a blocking foul is the final decision that is called on Cabrales, and that'll send Heath to the line with a chance to cut this deficit down to only 14. Makes his first. Let's see if he can make the second. That is actually the 4th personal foul on Cabrales, as Jed Heath knocks down both free throws to cut this lead down to 14. With just over 3 minutes left to go. NIKAU has Bell on him. He will drive, take it up strong, and lay it up and in. And there's a foul. Once again on Chris John Cabrales. And that will do it for him, as he is also called for a technical foul for responding to the call.
Technical foul number 1 Cabrales for reaching cocaine upwards. Number 1,
The technical free throw here coming from Chris Papuni to cut the lead down to possibly 15. And after that missed free throw, the boys in white still down 16 with just under 3 minutes to play. How will Jed Heath and his teammates respond? There's a screen. Bell drives, almost turns it over, and Lloyd gets fouled. And we'll have 2 more chances at the free throw line.
Foul number 26, 4% off penalty.
Penalty situation now. The boys in white want to get aggressive so they can come back in this ball game. With only 2 minutes and 34 left to go. And Lloyd able to knock down that second. How will Sal Andre Mann and the NU boys respond? Collins gets it at the top of the key. He's being guarded by Bell. Small elbow swipe on that fade away, and he makes it. The true mark of an MVP. Collins NIKAU as Bell responds with a huge three-pointer right in his face. They will not go away. And these last 2 minutes are brought to you by Smart Power All 99. Don't worry, be Unli with Smart Prepaid Power All 99. Get Unli Facebook or Unli TikTok plus 10 gigabytes data and Unli calls and texts valid for 7 days. Power All 99 is available in loading channels nationwide. Load now. Hickton can't put it in. NIKAU running with the ball, but losing it to Lloyd, who picks up the steal. Back the other way comes Papuni. Here's Heath for 3. That is short, but there's a foul. A foul is called on that three-pointer. And the chance to trim the lead to 11 with just under a minute and a half to go. Can he knock them down is the question. Makes the first Jed Heath in this ball game in 21 minutes. Already has 7 points, 5 of them coming from the free throw line. A small cry compared to his 23 yesterday, but makes 2 out of 3 important free throws. Looking to make the last one and cut this lead down to 11. And he does. And Brody Hunter checks in for him. The boys from New Zealand wanting to go big. Not wanting to go home with a loss. And Lucido being hounded by Hunter in the backcourt. Able to cross just in time. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. No foul is called. Here's a jumper that is short, but Collins NIKAU able to secure it down low. boys from New Zealand with a chance to come back in this ball game. Nice shovel pass down low. Unable to convert is Hunt. And Montinola able to come up with it. Mendoza with 44 seconds to go in this ball game. Gives it up to Mann, who drives. Gives it to Collins. Back out to Mendoza. Swinging. Lucido for three. That's good. Lucido with the dagger three. And only 30 seconds remain in this second ball game of the day. And Papuni responds to cut the lead down to 11. But with 20 seconds left to go, not much this team can do now except get one last defensive stop before NU can walk away with this victory. No shot needed here. 2 seconds remain, and that'll do it. Nazareth School of NU walking away with the 75-64 victory over Fil-NC Nation Select NIKAU. Excellent basketball being shown by both squads, a physical matchup, but ultimately NU walking away with the win. And that'll do it for this second of 8 matchups once again. This has been the 18 and under division of the NBTC Smart League. I am Gene Esteban Lauren, and we will be back for more contests here from the Aero Center in Quezon City.